What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Patrice, and I thank you so much for clicking on this video. As you can see in the title, I'm going to teach you guys how I do and how I have created my very own natural look. I have told you guys plenty of times before in other videos, your girl loves the glow, okay? It's all about the glow for me, no matter what season it is, but it is beginning to look a lot like summer here in Chicago. So with that being said, it's all about the glow right now. It's all about having this natural, healthy look coming from inside to outside with our skin is where I'm going to start with. So go ahead and continue to watch this whole video to the end. You can take a moment now and go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you like, you can go ahead and comment below and just give me a hi, one of the little emoji wavy hands so I can know that you're here, that you're in the building. So we're not gonna go ahead and make this intro that long. We're gonna get right into the video because that's why you're here. So go ahead and stay tuned and watch how I have created and I will teach you my very own natural glow look. So we're gonna start by pinning our hair back. Ooh. 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 Okay, so I got my hair back out of my way with a nice hairband. I already did my eyebrows, you guys, so that way this video does not be that long. Well, this video is not that long. I'm gonna make sure I make this simple and easy for you guys. Simple and easy, ladies. It does not have to be that difficult when it comes to applying makeup. And I wanna make sure that I make it super easy for you as best as possible without having to use so many products. So we're gonna go ahead and get into that. Like I said, I did my eyebrows. The next thing I like to do is primer. Some people do not like to use primer. I am definitely the type of girl that likes to use primer. Now, before I use primer, I also moisturize my skin, okay? So I don't know how to stress this enough. Ladies, please take care of your skin. It's very important that the canvas is set and ready, okay? So make sure you are cleaning your skin, exfoliating your skin, you know, you're using your mask, you're doing your daily dermabrasion or whatever it is that you do to your skin that is gonna keep it naturally like smooth, because you don't wanna put makeup on when your skin is just not at its best. So I do like to make sure I cleanse my skin very well. I use all my face tools, and then I use a really, really good moisturizers. Girls, do not go cheap on the moisturizers. Like, get a really good product for your skin that works for your skin, but you may have to spend a little coin. As you guys know, when I make purchases, I like to make sure that I'm not spending too much. So like even with this primer, I got the small size, right? And there's still some in here. I do that so that way I'm not spending so much money on products that probably won't work for my skin. So do that, but at the same time, if you have to use a good product that works for you, but it costs a lot, don't be afraid to do that as well. I also still have my Fenty, this is the Fenty Beauty Mattifying Primer. So I do like this as well because I have oily skin. I like the Milk Makeup Hydro, which one is this? Grip Primer as well, because it does grip and hold the makeup to your face. So this is the one I'm going to use. It gives you like this tacky feeling. So here we are, I'm just gonna use a little, but yeah, it does give off this like tacky feeling. That's why they call it a grip, because the stickiness allows the makeup to stick to your face. So we want it to stay put, right? We don't want our makeup to move. I like it. I like this primer a lot, and I'm definitely gonna buy a bigger version of this little mini one that I have. But I just wanted to try it out for myself to make sure that I like it, even though it is the rave on YouTube that it's very good. So like, you see that? It's hacking. I love it. Okay, perfect. So once you have primed your face, what I like to do is to work on my eyes first, and then I work on the remaining of my face. So with my eyes, I love to keep it simple, ladies. I do not like to do too much. So we've already done the brows, so now it's all about working on the shadow. So I put a little primer under my eyes and primed under my eyes, guys. And then I brought it down to the lower lid, my whole lid. So I use my concealer, which is what, did I say prime? I use my concealer to basically carve out my eyebrows, and then I bring it down into my lid, so that way it's like a primer for my eyeshadow. I hope I said it right the first time. So I have two different eyeshadow palettes here that I like to use. One is my Juvia's Place. This is the Warrior by Juvia, and then Sassy. You guys have seen me use this one before. This one is by Dose of Color. So I like this one as well. They both have neutral colors. So for me, when I'm doing my natural look, I do like to go with natural colors, neutral colors for me, you guys. So we're definitely going to start off with the Juvia's Place. So for my base color, I'm definitely going to go in with this one here. So I'm going to use that color that I just showed you guys as my base. And basically, I'm going to put that all over my lid. Now, the motions that I like to use when I'm placing my eyeshadow on, I like to call it the windshield wiper motion or the circular motion. I do a little bit of both. So keep your eye out on how I'm applying my shadow. I use a little bit of both methods. So go ahead and keep an eye on that. Now make sure you apply as little as you would like or as much as you would like to your face, well, to your eyes. I think for me, I'm like medium, like right in the middle. I apply a little, but I don't like too much. I'm like right there for me. I like my eyeshadow to show so that you see that I have it on, but not to overpower my hair or whatever outfit I decide to wear. It's noticeable, but it's not overpowering, is what I'm stating. That's how I like to apply my makeup. Now, if you're trying to make a statement and your statement is going to be focused directly on your makeup or your eyes, then that's different. You want your eyes or your makeup to stand out more so than everything else, then that's a different situation. But for me, with doing my natural look, I like everything to just be one. You know what I'm saying? I don't want anything to overpower the other. Now, once I have that color down, I do like to go in my crease with a darker color. So then that way it divides the lid a little bit, giving it a crease right here, giving a little bit of separation, but bringing it in all together at the same time. So I'm gonna go in with this color, the darkest brown. Still using the same brush, you guys. I really do like this brush. This is the brush that I'm using. Do not ask me where I got this brush from, you guys. I think this is from the first set of brushes that I purchased when I first started YouTube. And I've actually been recording and doing YouTube for about, it's like really technically 3 years. But I am still working on and have been praying to God, which I already know He has equipped me with, but praying for me to tap into my consistency. So you see, guys, I just take that color, that darker brown, and I put it in the crease of my eye. And then this is when I'm doing these circular motions. So in this stage of my life, just so we can talk, girls, we do our makeup and have a little chat, right? I am learning or trying, well, I am learning, I don't like to use the word try. I am learning my levels of, how can I put this? I am in the midst of learning how to be consistent once again. Over my life, if I think about me years ago, prior to having children, I was always a very driven young lady, I might say. Very driven, whatever it is, or whatever it was I wanted to do or in my mind was set to do I always accomplished it. You know what I'm saying? Whether I succeeded and excelled in it in a way, or completed it and won something, regardless of what it was, I always still put my all into it, and I never allowed anything to stop me from moving forward. I don't know why I'm going this route with this conversation, but I feel like it's needed, and I feel like it may touch someone as it is touching me. It's a revelation that I have come to realize about myself, that I have lost a lot of that passion and that driven drive that I have always had in me. I kind of lost it when I became a mother, and I felt like everything that I wanted to do, all of the creativity that was in me, the drive. I used to be really into dance, you guys, really into dancing, okay? So just because you guys know that we can keep up with the makeup too, I am still just blending it, just making sure I have it at the depth of the color that I want. Not too dark, not too light. I still want it to be shown, but I don't want it to be overpowering, okay? The chocolate brown is not to overpower the look. But yeah, so I was thinking back on those days. I used to be really into dance, you guys. I've done beauty pageants. I tried out for singing. How can I put it? I tried out for making a band years ago, okay? Let's just say that. I've been in beauty pageants. I've been in a lot of competitions with dance. And I tried out for making a band because your girl likes to sing and your girl likes to dance. Let's just throw that out there, okay? And so I tried out for a lot of things, and I was always driven. No, I did not win the beauty pageant, but what I did gain was friendship at that time, and I did gain life lessons. I learned a lot in being in that beauty pageant, okay? What I learned from the beauty pageant world was that I loved the back end of it all. Being creative, being a part of something, because I was in a pageant, okay? And my goal is to win, right? That was my goal, but I found myself teaching other girls the dances because we had to do a routine, which was called an opening dance, okay? And while the instructor was teaching us, I'm a very fast learner in everything that I do, okay? Anything that God allows me to do, I learn like that. Now, especially when it comes to creativity with the arts of dance, music, anything like that. I picked up makeup on my own, never been taught. To me, I think I do a pretty good job, but others are way more better than me. But what I'm stating is I learn really fast. So I learned so fast with that instructor that they had me teaching the other girls. And it was crazy, but you would think, oh, Patrice, don't teach the other girls how to be better than you. Don't teach the other women how to supersede you because you're in competition. But for me, competition has never been a thing. Like, I don't compete with nobody but myself. And I have always been the type of girl back then, and even now, where I just love helping others more so than competing. I love teaching others more so than holding it in and find myself feeling like I have to compete with you. Hence why I wanted to do YouTube, to teach women makeup, fashion, life skills, anything that I may have learned, I like to teach. Okay, going back to the makeup real quick. So we got that color in. I blended it as much as I saw fit and how I wanted it. So next we're going to go in with a little shimmer because we like to glow, right? So these are the shimmers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So there are 6 shimmers. I think I may go in with that golden color. And I'm definitely going to use a different brush. I'm just going to apply that to my lower lid. I think I'm going to try to do it with my finger. Let me show you what the color looks like. So as you can see, it's very pigmented, so a little goes a long way. Let me get my handy dandy mirror. But yes, so I would find myself, like I stated, teaching the other girls how to, it's so pigmented I can add it. how to compete against me, basically. Even when I was younger than that, guys, when I was in like middle school, I used to be on the pom-pom team. And with that, we would have competitions. And when we would go, my coach and the dance instructor used to get mad at me because I would be in the back while we were waiting to go on. There was one specific time that we danced, right? Our team was very, very good. We definitely did win some competitions. I was always seeked out as far as one of the ladies in that team that can just really dance. And when I would go backstage, the other young ladies would always ask me to teach them a certain dance move that we would do. And I would find myself more than happy to teach. And my instructor and coach used to get so mad because it's like, girl, we in competition. You ain't supposed to be teaching your competitors our moves. But I just never looked at things like that. Like, I just love being a part of the movement and showing somebody something if they were interested. If they were interested in something that I knew how to do and I knew how to do it, oh my God, I get so excited to teach. And that has stemmed and have been in me up until now. I was even, like I stated, I tried out for making it a band. And I think I may go in a little bit more with that chocolate brown just to make sure I don't lose that division that I'm trying to create, but still bringing it all together. Yes, when I tried out for making a band, I had to go to Detroit. At this time when I tried out for making a band, I was in college for nursing. And while sitting in school and Diddy was, having auditions, and it was going to be in Detroit, which wasn't far from where I live, I got the strength to ask my mother, because I didn't think she was going to let me go, because I knew she really wanted me to go to school to be a nurse, but I really wanted to go and do that. And so I talked to my mom. She said yes. My auntie came with me. Like, my mom became my manager. My auntie became my stylist, because my auntie used to be a beautician. Yes, a beautician used to do hair, and she had her own shop. So she knew my auntie has a lot of style. I really believe like that was supposed to be my mama. Because we look so much alike and we act alike. So she was my stylist. My mother was my manager. And the way my mother was my manager was so like ridiculously like, the way it all came together, you guys, you had to be there. My mother she's quiet, but she has managerial skills. Like, she can be a manager for real. She's really a boss. And the way she handled everything for me was just amazing. So I got there, I auditioned, I made it to the second round. Did not think I was gonna make it, but I made it. And we had to stay in Detroit. And we didn't have a room, we didn't have anything. So we had to scramble and get a room. My cousin, Tasha, my auntie Marsha's daughter, I think she had a friend that worked for the hotels or something. Some way she ended up getting us a room. You guys, I had to go buy different outfits and everything. It was just always embedded in me to go for whatever it was I wanted, no matter what. I had no spirit of fear in me at all. And like I stated, when I had my first child, then my ambitions kind of changed from being a go-getter for myself to being a go-getter for my daughter. And that meant I thought I couldn't do those things anymore because I needed to take care of this young baby that I'm getting ready to birth. I want to put a pop of color in the middle, the tear ducts. So I think I'm going to go in with this color here. I'm going to put that in the tear ducts. So yes, I decided that, okay, I'm going to try this brush, you guys, and see how much I can get on. I had to work, I had graduated I went to Robert Morris. I graduated from Robert Morris with my associates in medical assistance, because that's what I had went for back then. And I just went to work. And ever since then, I feel like I just lost all the drive that I had in me over the years. So I've really been thinking about that a lot lately regarding just getting my drive back. How do I get that old me back that would have never allowed anything to stop my consistency, my growth, my my anything. And I want to apply that to my YouTube and learn how to just consistently be consistent no matter what it looks like right now. Because the goal is for me to teach. That's what after researching, or not researching, but after just looking over my life and everything that I've been through, and the way that I was and the things that I loved about myself that I lost, that I really need to regain and want to cherish about me, is my drive. And that God put in me the ability to do anything that He has ordained for me to do. And so teaching has always been in me. Okay, so I'm choosing to use this smaller brush. Blends it nicely with this. So once again, it's subtle. It just gives it a little shine, a little sheen to the inner ducts of your eye. Before I move on, I like to remove any excess that may have, fallout. So yeah, so I said all that to say to someone out there that has lost like their drive, their motivation, something that's always been in them, but they, for whatever reason, it just went away and you wanted to come back. Pray over it, acknowledge what it is, and just go for it. Okay? I challenge each and every last one of us to just go for our dreams, because you just never know what's going to be on the other end of that fear, that doubt, that whatever it is for you that stopped you from continuing on in the first place. Once you get over that hump, I believe at the other end is going to be something remarkable. So I am preaching to you and myself that we're going to just overcome all these obstacles that we do go through in life, okay? Because we are going to go through something, and it's something that's going to try to be a hurdle for you and stop you. But we can't let it stop us, okay? So I am going to use my liner. Let me show you. This is a LA Girl Line Art matte eyeliner. And I believe I purchased this. I don't remember, you guys. I've had this for a while. I don't know. I think I probably got it from the beauty supply store. More than likely. So when I do my eyeliner, I start from the middle. And work it out. And then I go in from the inner corner back to the middle. So I'm not trying to have my hand all in your face so you can see, but I don't like a long wing, just a little small little wing. So yes, I just wanted to be encouraging for someone today that is watching this video and you find yourself sitting at home, or at work, or in your car, or in the shower, wherever you are, and you're like, man, either I need that drive back or I need to receive that drive, just period. And prayer for me is everything. I know it sounds cliche. People like pray, pray, pray. And a lot of people thinking like prayer really don't work. No, prayer really does work. You have to try it for yourself. But I will say definitely pray to God and ask Him. Because anything that God wants for me, I want it for me. And anything that I do, I want it to be because that's what God wants for me to do. And with that, I want to make sure I do it correctly and I go at it with everything that's in me. And I really do believe God called me to YouTube for the purpose of teaching. And teaching His word, teaching His will, teaching His way, teaching His makeup, teaching hair tutorials, like teaching in all aspects is where I feel God has gifted me. Here's my eyeliner. And it took me a moment to just really like sit back and like if you guys have watched my other segment, which is called Coffee Combos, don't sleep on Comfy Combos. She's coming back. She's coming back. Comfy Combos is something else. So if you haven't watched my segments of Comfy Combos, definitely go ahead and do that as well. But girl, I had to sit back and, you know, I've been doing, still been doing my journaling. I have not stopped journaling at all. And with that, I'm trying to debate if I want to use these lashes. I have some newer lashes. Okay, so I have some newer lashes from ColourPop. These have become my favorite. These are the Shorty. Oh, there you go. These are called Shorty. I have worn these like twice. So I don't know if you can actually see them. They're not actually, but so these are Shorty. I really like these. These are super natural. The lashes are short. Sometimes I don't want that dramatic glam look. I just want a natural eye look. These are called Stain. And they look like these. I have one called Chit-Chat. And these ladies look like this. This is called Chick. There's Chick. And Chick look like this. She's really flare. Like you like that you may like these. But Shorty has been doing her thing, and because I'm doing just a natural look and I don't want to be too dramatic, I think I'm gonna go in with Shorty because I'm short like Shorty. Okay, ladies, with lashes, also keep in mind when you get them that you always measure them on your eye to make sure that they fit. If they do not fit, then you can just, you know, clip them and then make sure they, you know, try them again and make sure they fit correctly. These I have worn them before, so they've already been measured and clipped. This is the glue that I like to use. I got this from the beauty supply store. It holds very well. And then also it comes off super easy too. So it's not, it doesn't remove my actual lashes. So you want to get it, you don't want them to be dry, but you want it to be like that tacky feeling so that it sticks. So just make sure you blow it in a little bit, give it about a few little seconds. Couple of seconds and then you can apply. But yes, girls, that's where I'm at in life right now. And I know we talk a good game, we put up a good face, but it's all about just, you know, just actually going after what it is you want. And right now with this, the P word, everything else going on, a lot of people have been, a lot of people have decided and have figured out their truth as far as starting businesses, starting YouTube, just getting up and doing something with yourself. I think a lot of people have tapped into their gift. And I think that is just an awesome and an amazing thing that God has done for a lot of us at this time where it seemed like it was just, what it didn't seem, it was like a dark cloud over everything, over the world. But within that, God still shined his light. And people really have come out like better people, like mentally, physically, financially. They have been blessed tremendously. I feel like a lot of us have. I have. So it's just amazing. It's amazing the things that God can do. You know what I'm saying? Super duper amazing. When you're ready and you are in alignment with God, like the things he can do is awesome. So I like to use my light, my mirror, and just look up, and we're gonna try to apply this. I know I'm gonna do this off camera, but we're gonna try it. Now for me, I like to lay it on there, and I like to try to make sure I get it right in the middle first. And then push it down. And then get the edges. And a little glue that I always get on the bottom. And I like to use my little fan here. Look up, and then it helps dry my lash a little faster, especially when I'm in a rush. When I'm in a rush, I pull the fan out. And I learned another trick, ladies. If your eyelash glue so happens to get on your top lid, let it dry, and then once it's dry, you should be able to just remove it. You should just, it's the glue, and just pull right off. And then that way you don't mess up your makeup. So once you got your lashes on the way that you like them, I do like to use my mascara. That's the mascara I use, which is Man Eater Tarte. Man Eater. And just put a little mascara on. So it kind of seals the bottom and makes your lashes look like they are one with your false lashes. Now, once I'm done with that, ladies, I also like to go back in with my eyeliner over my lashes a little bit if I want the liner to look a little thicker, because it's kind of, when you put the lashes on after I put on my liner, you don't see the liner anymore, basically. So I like to go back in over the top of the lash and apply my eyeliner again. Small step, but it makes a difference. I know I'm probably making like the ugliest face. Women, we make the ugliest faces when we're doing our makeup. Y'all ever notice that? Like, we doing all this and we be like we don't play when it comes to applying our makeup, okay? So ugly faces are sometimes needed. So once we got the eyes together, see, I got the eyes. This is how I want it. This is how I like it. This is what I like. Okay, like my life. This is it. So now we're gonna go in with foundation, and your girl is going to be doing an exclusive review on the new Fenty foundation. So it's the Easy Drop Blurring Skin Tint. I got the color 19. Okay. Now, let me just. This looks light, I understand, but your foundation is not supposed to match your face. It's actually supposed to match your chest. So if you can tell, my face is darker than my chest, which is normal for all of us ladies. But whenever the sun comes out, especially summer, the sun is out. Little sun rays touch my little bitty old chocolate skin, my little brown skin. I am instantly going to turn my summer color. So really, it's supposed to match your chest, and not your face. You see I'm a little bit darker, so we're gonna see how this works. But it is a blur skin tint, so it's not like a full face makeup. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to look like skin. I have worn this before, so I've already tried it out for you guys, and I have been complimented each time that I have worn it about my skin and the foundation that I use. So yeah, I like her a lot. So I'm gonna apply some on my here. And I don't want to do a lot. I always start off small. I start off with a little. I'm gonna use my little foundation brush. I start off with a little bit, and then I like to build it up. It's kind of like when you eat. I was always taught, you don't put too much on your plate. You put just enough. Or like when you cook and you're using seasoning, you put just enough and then you taste it. And then if more is needed, then you add more, okay? But if you put too much, you can add to, but you can't take away from it. So if you put too much, you messed up. You can't take away. But if you just put a little bit at a time, it works out in your favor. That's a tip from me to you. A little bit at a time. It's like life. Take it a day at a time, a step at a time. It'll work out in your favor. This is my first time actually using a brush with this foundation though. I normally use a beauty blender. So, okay. But can you see the difference? Let me get close up on you. Like, can you tell the difference? No foundation, foundation. Do you see the difference? I see the difference. So I'm just gonna keep applying. Rihanna girl, she always do it for me. I love Rihanna products. Fenty products is bomb, okay? So hopefully you can also see that I like the color. It probably didn't look like it would go good on my skin, but it does. You see how I blend right in? Look, girls, go get this foundation. I promise you, for the summer, it's so lightweight, like it's not heavy. I swear, it's called a blur drop, okay? Really? She dropped that blur. Like, you don't feel the makeup on. It's not cakey, it's buildable. If you don't really like wearing makeup, but you just want to cover up certain spots and areas outside of using concealer, if you just want to try a foundation, I would recommend getting this one. And it's not that expensive. I will look it up and see how much it was, because I can't remember offhand, and I will put it in the screen or in my description box below. So if you don't see it in the screen, guys, always check the description box, because I do tag all my items that I'm using. I will definitely tag these as well. So check that description box, because your girl likes to make sure you have access to the products. Okay? You want to look out for the girls. I'm looking out for you. If ain't nobody else gonna look out for you, I'm gonna look out for you. Okay, so I must be honest. I'm not sure why it's doing this, but I don't know. I don't know if you guys can pick it up on camera, but when I'm using my brush, the foundation is actually moving off of my skin. Along with, can you see this? I'm trying to someone to see. Along with the grip primer, like it didn't do it on this side. But it's doing it here and here, and I don't believe it's Fenty. I don't think the grip hydro primer works good with this. Like, can you see it? Let's pick it up on camera, but it's moving. Let's see if I use a beauty blender instead of a brush, if that does it. But I'm pretty sure, I know it's not the foundation because I've used it before, but this is my first time using the Fenty foundation with the Hydro Grip Primer. I normally use the matte primer from Fenty as well. So I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'm going to try with a beauty blender. So I have my new beauty blender. I just got a ColourPop. It's the silicone, looks like this, super cute. And I'm just gonna use my spray bottle to damp it. Let's see if this makes a difference in using that brush, because like it's like flaking up off of my face. I have to be completely honest, you guys, so you don't make the same mistakes. So we're gonna move on with the video and keep going, but I'm pretty sure I know it's the Hydro Grip. It ain't like my face. Okay. So I know now not to use that. Yeah, we're not gonna use that ever again. So we're gonna go ahead and move on. We're not gonna use that ever again with this foundation. Because some people probably think that you can use any primer with the foundation and it will work, but obviously that's not the case. So We're going to move right on. I'm going to go in with my concealer, also from Fenty. It is the Pro Filter. I have the number 410. I think this is the... I have two of them. I'm trying to see which one is my newest one. This is the newest one, so I'm going to use the newer one. So the new thing that I do with my concealer, because I don't need to conceal too much. I don't really have bags like that under my eyes that are too heavy, so I just like to go in here in the middle, and then I like to go here. I did just learn this tip, so it kind of brings it up. Your face want to go up and not like, you know, if that makes sense. Like, I want to bring my face up, highlight up. So, and I don't do the middle of my forehead anymore. It's just not my thing. So I'm going to use my beauty blender, and we're going to blend it out. Take your time blending, okay, ladies? Okay, not in a rush. And if you feel you need more, always add more, but I'm gonna add probably a little bit right there. Going to the next side. And it just brings it up. Middle. Yeah, I do not like the mixture of this primer with this foundation. Not to do it, but we already done stored it. We're gonna keep going. Okay. So once I've done that and I have concealed, it's just moving, but we're gonna move on. Once I've done that and concealed, I like to go in with my Juvia's Place. This is the Kalahari. You make it out. You can make it out, but that's the name of this powder. And I'm going to use a brush. And I'm just going to tap into it. Brush off the excess. I don't bake anymore. There's a lot of stuff, like I said, I don't do anymore. And I'm just going to press it on the lightweight. Any place that concealer was used. I like this brush because it has that little tip right there. It kind of gets in. I like to look up so it can get in those creases. Some people also like to use highlighted, like a lesser, oh, how can I put this? Some people like to use their concealer a lot lighter than their skin tone, right? I personally don't, not all the time, because my powder normally gives me what to me like that light that I need. I don't, especially when I'm doing a natural look, I want it to look natural. So, I don't know, go in with the powder. Thank you. I like to go in with a little bit of a lighter colored powder, if that makes sense. This brush. Yeah, I would never, ever, ever, ever use that. I'm sorry, that primer? Never again. It is so lifting up my foundation. But the show must go on. I mean, even though it's lifted, it's still pretty. But it's lifted. It's lifted. Life lessons, right? I'm all about the life lessons. Now I know. So I do contour as well. So with my contour, this is from Juvia's Place. It's Nambia. I'm pronouncing that right as well. Nambia. Nambia. It is a foundation, but I'm going to use it as a concealer. Right there. Go ahead. Maneuge. For the contour on the side, I'm going to use this brush on the forehead to blend it out. You can also do your jawline if you like. I never do. So since I never do it, I'm not going to do it right now. Since I never do it. Smaller brush so that I can really get up in this crease right here. And I like to take it up to the eyebrow and brush it over. Let's match their nose. Favorite bronzer, you guys, is the Glam bronzer. It's Megastar. I use Megastar by Morphe. It's the color. It's my big brush. Love bronzer, you guys. Like, I'm a bronzer girl. Put that color back in there. Like, I may use a lot of bronzer. If I'm using anything else, I'm using a lot of bronzer. I need to get another one because I would hate for this to go and I have no more. When I hit pan, I will be so mad. But yes, and then for highlights, I'm going to go back into the Juvia's Place and I'm going to use an eyeshadow as a highlight. And I'm probably going to go back in with, because we're doing the golden thing. I kind of want to try this one as a highlight or this one. Which one do you guys think? Because I'm golden, but I kind of want to like be like a soft golden. So I think I'm gonna try the one in the middle. And then give me a brush. Find me a nice little brush. Nice little brush here. Pick up. And get my mirror. I do what I have here too. me like a glow, you know what I'm saying? A soft glow. Your finger is definitely your best tool. Bring it on up, child. Bring it on up. If you would like, you can definitely highlight your cheekbones as well, but I'm going to stop there. I think that's enough going on right in the midsection. I think it's enough highlight. So the next thing we're going to do is just set and bring everything into place. And I'm using my Morphe setting spray to melt all this goodness. Now make sure when you guys spray these setting sprays, I like to clean that off and then test it out. But honey, you would hate to spray and it comes like a sharp, and it messes up your makeup completely. So my handy dandy. Bring it all the way together, honey. Just felt good. It was just like a little spa pampering day, like right there real quick. I went into a whole little trance real quick. So yes, this will be it, you guys. This is the look that we came up with using these products. This would be my actual natural glow. So I hope you girls like it. I'm gonna keep the headband in too. It's so cute. So I really do hope you like this look. I hope that you learned some tips today, and then go home, sit in front of your mirror, turn on some TV or something that keep you entertained, some music, and try to do a look like this. Go ahead and definitely let me know if you do this look. I would love to see it, you guys. So you can definitely tag me or send it to me on my Instagram page. I will have my handle below. Go ahead and follow me there as well. And then tag your girl so I can see it in your stories if you do a natural look. Even if you don't do it like mine and you tweak it into your own natural way of doing your natural look, I would still love to see it. I think it'll still be bomb. Like, I think we cute. I'm cute. Okay? Minus the little situation we had going on. Your girl's still serving looks, okay? It's all about serving the looks. And so with this look, I need to go somewhere. I need to be outside and go somewhere. So I hope I got to teach you guys something once again. I hope you did like the video. You watched the whole thing from beginning to end. I love you guys so much. Go with God, go with love, go with growth. We're in this to win this, okay? We're gonna continue to go on and strive and be better people and to stay with consistency. The word of the day is consistency. Let's all be consistent in things that we want to accomplish and achieve and not give up on it. Like this look. We had a little stumbling block, but we didn't give up. Love you guys so much. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Until the next video.